Still on justice for Mohbad. Cynthia Wunmi Adebanjo, the so-called widow of Mohbad's brother, is out. And he has a lot to tell us. I want us to give him the opportunity to hear his opinion, his thought, his confession, whatever you want to call it, because he has something to say on this justice that we all have put in all our efforts, put in all our time, money, resources into it. He has something to say on justice for Mohbad and maybe justice for our sister. I don't know which is which. And recall that Karimo came out also, gun blazing, screaming, shouting. Everyone thought she was going to bring down the roof. Not until we realized that she is a distractor. Not until we realized that she had inserted herself into justice for Mohbad as a mole to capture information for our own. Maybe she wanted to use it as a tool to blackmail her sister or whatever it is. She wants to know who is this person that has information that will put all of us in jail. Now, her brother is out. Cynthia's brother is out. Out to tell us what he knows. What he knows is important to us. Let us hear him speak. Let us hear him speak. He wants to tell us those that pied Mohbad, who pied Mohbad, how his sister was used, how his sister could not say no, because those that pied Mohbad belong to a certain, kind of organization. Do not forget that when Mohbad passed away, certain people had dropped some amount of money, and in fact, Mohbad went to a show, and Mohbad used to be part of a record label. You all know the old shenanigan. Terrible, terrible. He wants to tell us what he knows and how these people use people like Cynthia, like her sister, as a tool, as a weapon to create havoc, to unalive people. It's quite unfortunate. We live in a world, in a society with so many influence, all for money, all for fame, all for relevancy. People can do and undo. 365 days counting. And we are on this journey, not until now, that we are beginning to see and hear strange and sinister updates. This one will shock you. It will shock you down to your bone marrow. And then you will wonder why, to what end? What did Mohbad do to these people? Is this all for the greed, for the sake of there is money for us to divide, money for us to share? What exactly is this thing? Why did it lead to this? And don't forget that money is not forthcoming. So all of them have cracked. And that's why they all are opening up. That's why they are confessing. That's why they are throwing out fillers. Don't forget that a video surfaced recently. Why? Because the money that they all thought was going to come ASAP, like within 3 months, it is finished, all of us will have our share. That money is not coming anymore. This has rattled them up. That is why they are all, their mouth is wide open to spill out all that they know. Please like and share. Tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say very big thank you to you. To those that have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon, dollar sign in the middle of it, may God bless you, may God replenish your pockets. May your pockets never not run dry. If you like what we do here, can you tap on the same button?
Make it seem as if you're supporting her. This is what you're doing.
Why should I?
Because you are saying that. Listen. No. You said.
Why should I support Wunmi? Why?
No, you said no. No, hold on. You said that Wunmi only offense might be that Liam is not Mohbad, but you don't think she killed her.
Yeah.
And it's the same you that is still saying that. Oh, how can somebody who is a culprit to fight for justice? That's what you're saying. So what are you even saying? Nobody knows what you're saying.
No.
Stop speaking with both sides of your mouth and go and stand stay one place. If you want to support me,
what was the second
her.
thing I said? What was the second thing I said? You said Wunmi might not be who killed Mohbad. Yet I remember I said that. Then what was the second thing? You just said something I didn't say now.
You said this that our only offense might be that the fact that the boy is not Mohbad's child.
Then what was the second thing?
What you said, how can a copy, how can somebody who is suspected to have committed the crime be seeking for justice? That's what you said.
Does that make sense to you? What I said, if that was what I said, it doesn't make any sense now. How would someone who was said to could be finding justice? And by the way, I didn't say that. If you heard what I said, well,
oh, you followed me saying that you're not new to me. I've known you. That's
probably
what
not today. Probably what you are saying, I didn't say it today. Maybe I've said it before. Now,
yeah, you said it before, yes.
But wait, now listen to me.
Listen to me. What debt do you think even Kim Mohbad said? Let me ask you.
Thank you.
What debt? I don't know where you belong.
Yeah, thank you. I like where you carry me go. So you see, when this whole thing started, let me just take you down a memory lane a little bit. When this whole thing started, I was on live, and people that know me then would know that I do say something that let us find it to his former record label and let us look at it from inside the house. So now that we see that people are propagate, they are broadcasting plenty of issues within him and Malian's record. I think if things happens like this, the first thing they push out to you are mostly the distraction. But you guys that are on my platform now, let us just start with gangsterism in Nigerian musical industry. Then I started that. You see, Naira Marley, gangsterism then everybody was believing it was Naira Marley, but I still was trying to hold on to a platform. Even Naira Marley came to my platform then. This is something people don't know, but Naira Marley, with that in big account, he was there listening, and people were saying that Naira Marley wanted to boost okay, no, that day Naira Marley was there. But what I was saying, what is there is that I realized that these people just wanted, you see what they did then, let me explain. What they did then is that those videos are online before. They just started reposting. You know, if you press repost, then you repost back to your followers, and the video started retrending. Do you get? I realized it was an issue. These people have something cynical. And all of a sudden, Baba Mohbad started talking. You know, he started granting interviews and all. And he was trying to explain himself that he didn't.
Right, you did the decision. What dead?
No.
Your story dey long.
If I don't give you this background story, you wouldn't know why I said what I said.
All of us have been on this course.
You won't know what I mean by what debt.
Just tell us the debt you suspect. So far, so good. To your best of knowledge. Tell us. Make it short.
To my best of knowledge. And I don't care if I'm being recorded now, because I've even said this many times. What killed Mohbad is gangsterism. Gangsterism, not DNA, no all those things.
You still believe gangsterism coming from the Naira Marley and Sam Larry, right?
No. It's not. Naira Marley is just the sababi.
Then tell us the gangsterism. What do you lean to? What does it link to?
Was I there? What it links to is that there is this. Let me tell you this story. Let me tell you something. It is an hidden secret. It is an open secret that there is always this rivalry between Eye and Aye people, right? Everybody know that Naira Marley to an extent. I don't know if the guy is an Aye guy. I don't know. Everybody knows that Davido to an extent, allegedly. Everybody knows that probably the guy is an Aye guy. Now, I'm looking at this guy's death spanning from something that I suspected. He left Naira Marley's label and started doing more with Davido, which is you left Aye people and started doing more with Aye people. I see something around there. Although I can't lay allegation on anybody, but from looking at plots of things that happened, I can look at that. Number two, I can also look at a whole lot of money Naira Marley is owing this guy. Till today, Naira Marley has not paid this guy. When Mohbad was in Naira Marley's label, who was Naira Marley paying Mohbad's royalties to? We heard allegedly it was the
So
wife.
Wumi's mother's account.
Abi, now it was the Wumi's mother's account. Now, are you telling me that Naira Marley and Wunmi still don't have a point bargaining? And if Mohbad was someone who
let me interject you a little, bro. Let me interject you.
Thank you.
If you are going to,
I still have one more reason.
Yeah, no. You said what I
still have one more.
That's your opinion is that grandfather was the cause of his death. But in all the police had presently, they did not lean towards that extent. All what they did was they arrested and interrogated them for.
This is cool.
There's a noise in your background. You can mute. You can mute.
Sorry.
Yeah. Now, at least it did, even what police didn't even suspect them. What they suspect was there was fight at the show. He bled profusely. He came home and he died. But their storyline were not making sense to us, especially those in the house. And that is the main reason you and I, we've been here over a year ago, trying to look at whatsoever these people are saying. And their body language, they are not speaking the truth. Because if spending, who's supposed to be the eyewitness from the show to the house, told the whole world that the wife fought the husband. Right? And the brother also said the same thing, that there was a loud noise from his apartment. Is it that the same people you are thinking by this guy, they used the wife or someone in the house to kill him? And that's what we're looking at here. Because if these two of them are...
Can I ask you a question about that?
Okay.
Can I ask you a question about your assertion now? The question is that if Wunmi fought Mohbad and Mohbad died from the process, do you think Baba Mohbad is not availed without information?
Good. I like that.
Would not have been availed.
And that is why we are not, some of us are tagging Baba, that Baba is not 100% honest in his narrative.
His dishonesty makes me feel that girl knows nothing.
I am coming, Pra. I am coming. The 100% honest, we don't know, and that's how we're looking at. Why we blessing your daughter called you, and you are changing, you never added that to your storyline. Again, why will you take the body of Mohbad, who you saw blood in the house? You were already suspecting that he didn't die natural death. You took the body with the people, you went to a police station. When they asked you, you said you were expecting police to detain everybody. That means you were still suspecting that this guy didn't die a natural death. And then police now told you, say, Baba, after they denied you, while you were in police station, you saw a little bit drama. You are an elderly man. You have experience more than nearly all of them that went with you. And when you saw the drama, why are these people playing this drama? Why are we here 3 hours and they deny us police report? And somebody came and said, don't give us. They now gave you an excuse that go back to where Mohbad died, the jurisdiction, and take the cover you were looking for. If truly you suspected that you don't have an ulterior motive of burying that guy immediately, you will have did the same thing. Or go back there where they told you the jurisdiction. Oh yeah, lead me to where Mohbad lives. Where is the police station? You can ask security. If those people with you don't want to take you there, you could do that. But he never fought to get what he wanted from the police. So to us, for me, I see it's an excuse just to cover his own flaws in that regard. That's why he was not honest 100% in his storyline. Let's call a spade a spade. If you are fighting for your son who is dead and you are suspecting something, you will fight it to a logical conclusion. You will call who you know in Nigeria, either small or big, before you will rush that guy to go and bury him. And that is why a lot of us came off against him initially. But we listened to him eventually. After we listened to him, story came out. Hold on, don't let me forget this line of thought. I'm talking about Baba Mohbad now. And that's why I'm still going there. But having said all of this on Baba Mohbad, we knew they could be under threat, heavy threats. Adura also could be under heavy threats. not to say what they saw or what happened to Mohbad. And that is why their story is not coherent. And we, the public, who are supposed to stand neutral, are saying there should be no stone unturned. If Adura, the same Adura, secretly chatted with Yomi, and Yomi is holding on to it that Adura chatted me, and Adura has come online, live TV, and said, yes, that video I sent or that they sent to you, that means Adura have knowledge of that video exists and is in that phone. What we are asking simple. We don't need to distract ourselves to speak English or to go and meet a year or whoever that fight him. We want to see the full video. Simple thing. The public is asking police, worked on this full video. Let's see it. Either bad or good. We'll be looking for hints of what happened to this young man over 1 year ago. Nothing, but this one is leading us. So why are we still dragging or destroying that video evidence when police have not even done what they were supposed to do? That was a press conference. And thank God the Mohbad spirit pushed Adura to affirm to that video that that video exists. It's not that they got the video from anywhere, they caught the video. He said, brother, video it exists. And he named those in that video. But he said 3 years ago, and we all know that 3 years ago, Mohbad has not, he wasn't in that house. So they are going to, whatever they are doing, delay now, is either they want to work on the video, but if they work on it, we will still know that no, that's not the video we saw. How they want to
after that video,
join, maybe, so you and I should not be now being in the public domain, looking for justice, siding one person and leaving one person. Whatever evidence we have now in our hands, let's work with it to get the justice. Either it's a year that killed him or gangster that killed him. Let's start from that angle. Let's see if the father will not come out to say the truth. Today, Wunmi cannot submit our phone for forensic. Police is not asking them. And we're asking police to ask for.
Okay, Timothy Adegoke.
Yes. Do you know he was buried?
They got. Yeah. What I'm saying is
and they assume him. And you know they assume him.
The justice for Mohbad.
No, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Specimen inconclusive. What
forget
that toxicology?
He still lies that he's telling us, brother. He still what we are saying that the government.
Is it the government lying or Baba Mohbad in this?
Have you ever heard? Have you ever? This is where we are dragging ourselves. The fresh blood we saw in the Mohbad graveyard, it wasn't rotting when police exhumed him. It wasn't rotting 100%. The body was still good because we saw blood in that grave. You see, where I'm still telling you, what you are taking side of these people who we supposed to be dragging, protesting whatever evidence they are bringing before us, that they are lying to the world. If the toxicology, Timothy Adegoke, was exhumed and they found pierce wound, lacration by his rib side, where his blood was drained, where Timothy blood was drained, and the video of the CCTV of that hotel was also found. They removed everything. But a lady, the same thing Adora did now, a receptionist confessed in the court to that crime because they've altered the logbook, the log, what do you call it, login details, movement register of the hotel, and the lady who was paid 200,000 naira said monthly she has to.
A lot of people have been comparing the case of the ritualist, the Adegoke and Adedoyin case, where the hotelier slash businessman had tried all possible used money, everything to bribe. And the judicial system, in fact, in some couple of, I think some couple of hours ago, they had finalized the ruling of Adegoke that Adegoke has to be sentenced to RIP. When will that happen? That's another talk for another day. This is not the first time that the court will rule and request that someone be unalived for the crime that they have committed. We have a lot of people that you will never believe. It's been 15 years, it's been 20 years. They are still there. Nothing has happened to them. They have not been deleted according to the sentence. So, how does this connect to justice for Mohbad? You might ask. You heard what our guests said. They said that everyone supported the man who spearheaded this. In fact, this case brought this man to limelight. I'm talking about the man who recently got out of a situation that he never expected, a situation that he never thought. I think this situation will humble him, sort of. This situation happened to him, and I saw some people, I'm talking about Wunmi and that now. I saw some people happy. They are like, oh, you know how to judge people on your radio show? You know how to do this and that. Of course, certain people are angry that, he didn't accept, he didn't agree to be bribed. He never agreed. And the reason for this is two ways. One is the God of justice that we are also asking and hoping and wishing and praying for to take the lead, and he has been taking the lead on justice for Mohbad. And secondly, there was no way that they could infiltrate, and in fact, the steps that was taken on it's so clean and effective, and also evidence was got. They used the blood of this guy. That's what they needed. They needed the blood of the guy to do what they need. The body was slitted and dumped. They had to make contact with some workers, and they were able to get certain CCTV tapes here. They were able to get certain things. Things just worked in the favor of this guy. Before they could disband, destroy evidence, and do what they needed to do, police swung into it. In fact, I just don't know. Maybe it's because it happened in a different state. Unlike Lagos State that has so much focus and attention, so much connection. Maybe that's why we are not getting headway on justice for Mohbad. It is so sad. You heard the talk, the argument, someone trying to speak directly, or is it indirectly, in favor of Cynthia, saying at the end of the day, you realize that Mohbad's father knows more. He's just a pretender. He's acting as if he doesn't know now. Okay, let's say he knows that Mohbad passed away on Sunday or on Monday, and not the day that he announced that he officially got to know courtesy Mohbad's father, Mohbad's mother. Let us say that is it. What does that have to do with what died Mohbad? That's the question a lot of people are asking. What does that have to do with what died Mohbad? The question I believe that begs for an answer is, who died Mohbad? Who died Mohbad? How did Mohbad die? Who did it? How did they do it? Who died Mohbad? That is the major question that thousands and millions of people are asking. Who died Mohbad? How did it happen? If we are saying it is Naira Marley, Sam Larry, how did they do it? In what way? Conclusion from what you could get from that guy is that maybe they had instructed Cynthia, meaning they all have to be hooked together in this journey. It will take interrogation and confession from Cynthia to rope any of these people. You cannot just assume something and then think that's just it, which is okay. Everyone is trying to brainstorm. Everyone's trying to come up with something here and there. We cannot remove the part of bullying, but is that what happened to Mohbad? How did that bullying affect Mohbad till he passed away? Did he pass away from depression and then he now unalived himself? No. That's not what we've been made to know. So every other thing that anyone is saying out there, for me, to me, is not making sense until it can be established clearly. The chain of events that day, how it happened, is so important. If all of those things can be gotten, I think we'll be in a better place on this journey of justice for Mohbad. There won't be much for us to talk about. There won't be much for us to deal with. We have gotten what we wanted, and I believe that's where we'll head to. We'll be heading there in a very, very, very short time. And all of these shenanigans, blame here and there, will be done. As per DNA, is very important. So important. So important. I will repeat, so important that there is no two ways about it. There is nothing anyone can do to push off, remove that DNA from being done. But then, if Mohbad's father now decide not to say anything about DNA or forget about DNA, or receive bribe and then begin to speak from his nose, that child is his own, and he has given the order that as from today onward, this child should refer to as Haloba and forget about everything, all for money that's going to be shared, which I don't believe he will want to dance into that. We won't dance to that music. He said it once. How can I, being the father of this child, someone that is supposed to be in control of my son's estate, even though it's not my wish, how then will I now queue or pitch tent with someone that does not deserve it? Am I stupid? He said it once, and I think that's a wise thinking.